In today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly how to find the tops and the bottoms while day trading in the stock market, and I'm going to give you my personal strategy, how we caught the exact top in real time and before it happened today in our live trading community, and all the other tips and tricks that I've used to make millions over the years trading and things I wish I would have known from the get-go. Now, I keep my trading very simple. I don't use indicators, I don't use algorithms, I use two words: price, action. This allows me to read price, read volume, and tell exactly where stocks are going before they go. They try to sell you indicator bundles that will make you rich quick and make trading easy. No, that is not how it works. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I use price action, how I used it today to help our Team Bull community, and how using these simple strategies has helped me change my trading and change my life for the better. Now, when it comes to finding A+ entries, there's a few things that you need to know. For example, when the team and I entered puts at 426.5 this morning, that wasn't by accident. There's a process that I follow. There's several confirmations that I need to see that I'm going to break down throughout this video. So whenever you are day trading, the first thing that you need to do is look at the overall trend. Now, I start my day out every day with two different charts. I only trade SPY, so the first thing that I do is I pull up my SPY daily chart. After that, I type in SPY and I pull up my SPY hourly chart. These are my two bread and butter timeframes that I get my levels from, that I give my levels on Instagram Live every single morning from, and that where I have made millions of dollars trading from. Now, how do you utilize these? The first thing, such as this morning, that I like to do is look for any solid supply and demand areas. I look for key areas of confluence. Where has the daily chart touched multiple times? Where has the hourly chart touched multiple times? Where do we have multiple candle closes and opens on the hourly chart? So that's the first thing that I saw this morning. When I was telling the team that I liked that 426 to 427 or 426.7 reject, that came from the hourly chart. We saw these candle touches up here on the hourly, and we saw this candle touch up here, right? The swing high. So between these two areas of confluence, that created our new supply zone. So we go further. After we identify that, go to our 5-minute chart. We'll notice here that when you identify the overall trend, that's our first step, you then want to look at what's happening pre-market. Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? And what is that sentiment in comparison to what we've been seeing in the overall market? Today we gapped down, we gapped below those levels. So to me, I look at that and that is an immediate support turned resistance. We're gonna look for puts on pops. So that's step 2. We identify where that puts on pops spot is going to be. We follow the trend. I'm not trying to be a hero and trying to find tops and bottoms. So to me, in my experience, that's a puts on pops play. Our support turned into resistance, and now it's our job to find where that reject is going to be. So for me, I look for my risk reward. That's the third step, is we're not looking for areas where we can just make money. I don't want you looking for trades that you can make money. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, Jay Dunn, that doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, it really does. I want you guys looking for spots where your risk is managed. Start thinking in a risk management perspective. We protect the downside, the upside will come. So for me, I see this. I'm telling Team Bull live on voice, live in text, that I think that if we go between 426 to 426.5, preferably up to 426.7, that we have solid risk management, because we will stop this trade if we break above and hold above 427. We have identified a 30 to 50% risk here for a potential $1, $2, $3 move down. And that is how I want you guys thinking about your trading. That is the perspective that I want you guys adapting to your trading. I want you looking at things from a risk management perspective. Okay, we can read this price action. We can read these levels. We can dial in our exact strategies, but without risk management, guys, we are nothing. We will not be able to move forward in our trading and keep our money without risk management. So when I am reading price action, guys, I am first and foremost looking for my levels. Second, I'm looking for the trend. And then third, I'm going to look for where I can define risk to where my risk reward plays out and gives me an upper hand in the long term. I could have lost this trade 2-3 times, and on that, third or fourth time winning it, my R multiple would have crushed all those losses. That's the key, is you're gonna have losses in trading. Number 4, our job is to be the best loser. I need you guys to be the best loser possible. Now, I'm not saying try to keep losing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I want you guys becoming so good at losing, so good at managing your risk, and so good at keeping those losers small that when you win, your winners outweigh those losers and you keep more money. Losing is always going to be a part of the game, right? Obviously, we trade live at Team Bull. We have lots of education. This YouTube is full of education, but you're still going to take losses. I'm going to take losses, and that is okay. It's part of the game. Losses are part of the game. Think of it as your market tuition. So for me, I look at my levels, I look at the trend, I define my risk, then I look for setups on the 5-minute and the 2-minute chart after finding my bigger time frame levels, and I execute on those smaller time frames. And that, my friends, is my quote unquote secret sauce. I got a lot more for that, where that came from. I have a lot more tips on how to read volume, what each of these candlesticks mean, how to identify different types of trend days, and so much more. So if you guys want more of that, if you guys want more live trading recaps, if you guys want more education, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I teach for free on YouTube. I have hundreds of videos and I love seeing you guys learn. So tap in, comment what you want to learn next or what you want to see in a video below, and let's get to the money together.